Hey, welcome to today's standing Pilates. So make sure you're wearing appropriate footwear. You can be barefoot, you can have shoes on. Make sure you're not going to slip. Make sure you've got room around you. And then join me. Let's start first of all just with your feet pointing forwards. So I want you to rise up and down on your toes. A little roll of your shoulders. So just warming up. Finding that balance. Think about a long, tall body. And those shoulder blades drawing down your back. Let's add in our arms. Big circle with your arms. Good. Arms down by your side. So a little lean from side to side. Flexing your spine. Take a little reach with your arm. Good. Now bring your legs together. Slight bend of your knees. Keep your knees glued together and twist in that upper body. So just slowly twisting from side to side. Rotating in our spine. Good. Come back to the center. Feet slightly apart again. And you're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. So standing nice and tall. Finding that balance. And just lifting your knee high. Mobilizing your pelvis. One for the coordination now. You're going to take opposite arm and leg out at the side, changing each time. Again, focus on something in front of you. Keep that head lifted, standing tall. Now let's change. We're going to take your leg back and your arms forward. So think squeezing your glutes, your bottom. Just a little lift. Lovely. Feet about hip width apart. And a squat slowly down and up. So pushing your bottom back. Back to standing. So this time, lifting your right leg. Pick up your knee, hold it there. Take a breath in as you lift your arms. Breathe out as you lower your arms, lower your leg. Pick up your left knee. Take a breath in, lift your arms. Breath out, lower your arms. So right leg again, lift up, take a breath in. Breathe out. Lower. Breath in, lift your left knee. Breath out. Once more with each side. Good. Now just sliding your right leg forwards. So a little toe tap. Then see if you can hover that foot. Don't put it on the floor, keep it lifted. So again, it's not a high lift. Change legs. Start with slide and back. Then a little hover. Keeping that foot lifted, standing tall. single leg extension, picking up your right leg. So again, it doesn't have to be high. You can have toe on the floor and then straighten, toe on the floor, or just hovering slightly off the floor. More advanced, take the leg up a little higher. So we're just bending and straightening from the knee. Let me show you that side on. Again, keeping a tall spine, focusing on something in front of you. One more time. And then let's change legs. So, low or high, you choose. Let's do 3 more. Toy soldier. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Tap your toe, lift your arm. Keep shoulder blades drawn down. Now you can lift the leg a little higher. Challenge your balance. Let's do some lateral out to the side. So again, tapping your foot out to the side or hovering that foot. Change legs. Start with a little tap, toe, heel. Then maybe just tap your toe and hover. And when you're ready, balance. And relaxing there. So let's have a balance now. Star shape. Open those arms wide. Pick up one foot. You decide to stay or to keep leaning slowly. Find your balance point and just hold it there. So open those arms and fingertips wide, squeezing your glutes. Come back to the center. Let's change sides. So pick up your foot first. You can have toe on the floor. So lots of options. Find the option that suits you and hold that balance. So if you want to make this balance harder, work your abs more, bring those arms up. Relax there. Let's have a roll forward this time. So toes pointing forwards, tucking chin to chest, rolling down. Roll back up again. So we're thinking about peeling your spine off the wall behind you, one vertebra at a time. Rolling down your back. You can have knees slightly bent, and again, it doesn't matter how far you go. Think about restacking that tower, one vertebra on top of the other. One more time. All right, this time, hands together in front of you. You're going to step back with your right leg as you open your arm and step back to the center. Change sides. So stepping back with your left leg. So getting some rotation. Transferring the weight, balance. One more time. And relaxing there. So this time, lifting your foot, toe on the floor, just opening in the hip. So try not to move the upper body, just opening from the hip. opening that knee. Harder option, lift your leg, open from the hip. So more challenging on your balance. Let's change legs. So again, you can have toe on the floor, opening in the hip, or leg lifted, opening. Don't take it out too far that you start to turn your whole body. So keep head and shoulders facing forward. We just want to work in that hip. All right, hip circles. So leg comes forward, out to the side and round. Forward, side and in. Harder option, holding that balance. So imagine you're stirring with your leg. Good. Change legs. Slide your foot forward, side and in. Forward, side and in. Leg lifting. Come back to our squats, wider squats this time, sinking down a little bit lower. So mobilizing ankle, knees and hips. Good. Come back to the center. So this time we're going to lift your arms up, out, 3 little pulses, and back to the center and down. So we're working in that upper spine between your shoulder blades, our thoracic spine. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades back. Good. And relaxing there. So let's lift our right leg again. Both arms lifted. So you're going to extend your leg as you make a circle with your arms. So extending that leg, circling your arms. Now that's quite challenging on your balance. So again, you can do this one with sliding the leg out on the floor. Or leg lifted. So you can make it just as challenging as if you're on the floor. In fact, this is probably more beneficial because we spend more time, hopefully, on our feet than on the floor. Let's try it with the other leg. So again, easier option, slide the foot. So if you're not confident with your balance or leg strength, harder option, leg lifted. You can, of course, do these exercises sitting as well in a chair. So all levels catered for. Relaxing there. A little plie squat. Feet turned out, 10 to 2. Bend those knees. And relaxing there. We're going to have a little roll down, still with your feet turned out. So you're just feeling it in a slightly different position. And roll back up again. Good. Let's bring those feet back in. So we're going to go back to taking your leg out behind you. Same leg this time, just lifting it up behind you. So again, I'm going to show you sideways. Now we're going to start to take a little bit more of a lean. So we're coming into our balance. Let's hold that balance this time. And relax. Change legs. So again, we just start taking the leg back behind. Beginning to lean forward. Focus on a spot on the floor. Hold that balance. Come back up to standing. Now bending your knee as if you're trying to kick your bottom, but slowly. So imagine you're squeezing those muscles in the back of your leg, as if you're pulling something up. Let's change legs. So again, just bending from the knee, but slow and controlled, squeezing those muscles. So a lot of Pilates is mind-body. We're thinking about what we're doing, being consciously aware of the muscles we're working, rather than just aimlessly throwing the arms around. Good, and relaxing there, coming back to the center. Let's have a roll forward again. As you roll down, I want you to bend your knees, arms come forward, and we come through a squat position to rise up. Big circle with your arms at the top. So again, let's roll down. Bend your knees, arms come forward, rising back up. One more time. Now this time we can squat first. So bend the knees first, fold your chest forward, tuck your head in, roll back up. So a little squat, bend the knees, fold chest to thighs, tuck your head in, and roll back up. One more time. Take a nice big breath in and out. Take a little step forward. Hips push up and back, so we're just stretching your hamstring. Change legs. So foot goes forward, front leg stays straight, bending leg until head bone up. So, bend your front knee this time, a little calf stretch. Push your hands out in front of you. Change legs, take your hands behind you. And then just picking up one leg, putting that heel to bum, pushing your knee down. Stretching our quads, change legs. And again, let's just take a little bend, big breath in and out. Hope you enjoyed that session today. So a little standing Pilates session. So tomorrow, again, still celebrating my birthday week, being online for a year now. So I shall be doing some yoga tomorrow lunchtime. And then on Thursday, we've got a mega mix, which is going to be a mixture of cardio and weights and abs. And then Friday, we're going to finish off with some relaxation. If you want to know more about me and my classes, send me a message or check out me on Facebook or my website or YouTube. Thanks for watching.